adventurers. We are traveling on Route 408 and we are heading towards the town of Cambridge Springs, Pennsylvania. But there's a little stop off right here called Jervis Cemetery, and that's where we're going. Good morning, everyone. Peace to you. We're checking out an old cemetery today here in Crawford County. And there are some very unique gravestones here. So let's go explore and find some. Once again, good morning. Here we are live from the Jervis Cemetery. Now, I've been here before. It's been a while. But there are very old and unique gravestones here. And I thought I'd share them with you today on Adventures with Farmer Troy. If you're new here, I welcome you. If you've been watching quite a few of our videos and you really enjoy what you're seeing, why not become a subscriber? We've gotten a few in the last 2 weeks since we started our channel, and we're looking for more. So hit that subscription on your YouTube account, and if you want to get notified whenever we do new uploads, hit that notification bell. Here we have Jane. This is her grave. And there are interesting symbols in this cemetery. I believe that hand is pointing towards heaven. This is Thomas. He's pointing towards heaven also. Matter of fact, this is Thomas Jervis. Maybe maybe his family is the originator of this cemetery. I do not know. As you might have seen in the drive-in, there was a church right next to the cemetery, but it is no longer a church. I have a feeling that that church had something to do with this cemetery. Now, I can't really make out this design, nor can I see, looks like 1866. What were the years on this one? 1870. 1879 for Jane. And there's a big Jervis right here. Arthur, 1883, 1920. Nothing on this side. 1853, 1857, 1866, 1929. So, I'm guessing this is the Jervis plot. Here's the mother, the father, Mary, Thomas, Donna, Hugh, and I guess this is probably marking the limits of the Jervis plot. Another hand pointing upwards. Too old to tell. Let's go back to the Jervis plot one more time and see if we can see who else is over here. This is, turn it around, these ones are facing this way. William Murray. Ida, Janet, Janet. Two A period Janets. Hugh M. M assuming is the middle name. I do not know what this is. Maybe a flower pot turned upside down. Arthur. This is a relatively new one. Mary from 1992. Here we have a marker. Another marker. Back there we have some other names that are not Jervis. So I do believe, let's see. Here lies another marker, a J. An E. No, that's an F. F. Sarah. Annis, is it Annis? I thought it was Anastasia, but that is not it. Amasa Fitch, 1862. Amasa. That's an interesting name for these parts. So I don't know. Let's look around some more. I do know that there are some old veterans in this cemetery. And I don't know if this is a veteran's marker. It does not look like one. Well, it does look like one, but closer inspection reveals that I'm not sure what that is. There are 4 stars. R. This is a good one to research. Ignore the bird poop, but it looks like we have an R, maybe a V. But here's the veterans marker. Let's turn that around. World War, I think this is World War I. Yeah, 1917 to 1918. Let's see what else we have. Fuller. Let's focus on some of the veterans since Memorial Day is on Monday. And I will be marching in a parade, and I will make a video of that. So hopefully you will check out my Monday Memorial Day parade video, weather permitting. If it's raining down, if it's pouring down rain, I may not film, or I might be wearing an umbrella, who knows. Now this is just a generic U.S. veteran. It doesn't really say the campaign. There's some more veterans. So here's one back here. That looks like a World War II ruptured duck. That is the nickname for the pin that veterans were given. 1941 to 45. That is indeed World War II. This one doesn't have a flag. Let's see what it says. Sons of the American Legion. And this is not a veteran, but it's very interesting. I remember this one. This is a child. And here you have a sheep. And there's the child's picture. And we have David, son of Ernest and Marion Stokes. He was from 1940 to 1941. So this sheep is really nice. Let's see, we have another ruptured duck. So we have Ernest, who served in World War II. Actually, we have Ernest, Iva, and Paul. And there's 2 flags, 2 markers. So maybe Ernest and Paul. Iva could have served also. It's not indicated here which ones are the veterans, but don't forget, it's not just about men. Women have served our country too. Here's another ruptured duck for William Landers. Let's see. Did we see this one yet? I don't believe so. Hale. Ernestine Hale and Kenneth Hale. That is a gold ruptured duck. World War II. We have an urn. So that's interesting. Not only do you have Juanita and Robert buried in the ground, but you also have Donald in the urn right there. Dutch Dine. He is still alive. I think I actually know that person. See, he has a spot waiting for him when his time comes. And it will come to all of us. Make no doubts about that. This is Wilcox, Clyde, World War II. I thought there were some older ones. Let's look up here. These ones look old. This is World War II. I think this is that other symbol again, which I'm not really sure what this is. If you know what this symbol is, please leave a comment below telling me what this represents. There's an R and a V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. So, you know what? This is a father. This is a mother. I wonder if this may be a mother of a soldier. I don't know. Here we have, oh, this is a cool one. Lieutenant George McCrae gave his life in combat, member of the U.S. Army Flying Forces. And we have a plane. World War II. There's this one all the way up here. This looks like a more modern one, 56, 2006. And here is a Korean War veteran. Korea. By the way, no planting of trees, bushes, or shrubs in the cemetery. Makes sense. We're gonna look at McCrae. Here's another veteran. Now, okay, this is probably an old one. C.F. McCrae passed in 1903 and his wife in 1924. Is this Spanish American? No, this is Civil War. Grand Army of the Republic, 1861 to 1865. So we have a Civil War veteran. That's our oldest so far. Let's see, what do we have up here? Bertram, 1880, passed in 1880. Oh, there's another Jervis over there I just noticed. Can we focus in on that? Yeah, that's Jervis. I should probably do my research. I'm guessing Jervis was a prominent family in these parts. And if you're not familiar with these parts, we are just outside of Cambridge Springs, probably about 8 miles at the most. And we traveled on 408. This 408 takes you to Spartansburg in Townville. That 408 takes you to Cambridge Springs. And Cambridge Springs is just south of Edinburgh, just a little bit north and east of Meadville, Pennsylvania. Here we have another veteran. Civil War, Grand Army of the Republic. And I cannot, oh, that's Schaefer. This looks like another Civil War. Grand Army of the Republic. And his name was Robert Hutchison. Can't make out the date. Ah, Spanish-American War. Cuba. Army, Navy, United Spanish War Veterans. 1898 to 1902, if I'm reading that correctly. That would be Frank Zillhaver, Private Company B, 15th Regiment, Pennsylvania Infantry, Spanish-American War. Served in Cuba. So did William. I wonder if these two served together. Cuba. We have this beautiful tree, an old grave that you can no longer read. Another beautiful tree. Another family plot. Landers. Another Spanish-American War veteran serving in Cuba. Melvin Landers, and here's the rest of his family. Matthew, Margaret, James T., Artie, and Joseph. All men. Oh no, Margaret. One woman and all men. Let's see what we have over here. Grand Army of the Republic. The unknown soldier, maybe. I don't see a name. There's no markers anywhere near it. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe this is the headstone. Kind of looks like a government-provided headstone. Maybe the flag is for this grave. We do not know for sure. Let's see, we have a couple more veterans, two more. Grand Army of the Republic. Once again, no stone. I do not know. This is an old one. Grand Army of the Republic. Cannot read that one. Let's see what's over here. Looks like another family plot. All right, this is the, more Jervises. Jervis. We have Mary, Arthur, Jimmy, Jenny, Dr. Frank C. Jervis, and Ina M. Jervis. So that is the old cemetery. I see a fresh grave. Let's go check that out. So apparently this cemetery, which is in marvelous upkeep, by the way, is still in use. There's a plot here. Looks like this one was done recently. Nice flowers.